Hello and bonjour, fellow Kingstonians. My name is Rob Matheson, your candidate for mayor in the 2010 City of Kingston elections. I'd like to thank you for your attention and your engagement in the electoral process. It's imperative for our democracy that citizens use their voice come election time. I'm running for mayor for numerous reasons. Among them, some of the reasons I ran for council years ago. There's decisions been made by council that have not always been in the best interests of the public at large. Among them, the naming of Market Square without a proper open tendering process. The placement of the K-Rock Centre in the downtown when the majority of citizens felt that it could have been at the Memorial Centre complex and we would have avoided having to spend another $37 million now revitalizing that. The rental of the British Wig building when we have empty office space sitting idle around the city. These are some of the decisions where I believe Kingstonians want a greater say in their governance process. As a city, over the last 4 years, we've done our best to get public input, and that's important to me. What we need to do with that input is listen to it. I've felt that on numerous issues that we've gotten the input, which is fantastic, but we haven't gone ahead and listened to it. The Lake Ontario Park seasonal campground being one of them. The Lake Ontario Park dog park, another one of them. These are two issues as key examples where I differ with my fellow colleague running for council on the value of public input. A seasonal campground has been wanted and asked for by our community for a number of years. It's sustainable tourism. It allows for Kingstonians to escape to the great outdoors in a safe and cost-efficient manner and enjoy a beautiful piece of our landscape here. I've also the only candidate that has taken the Fair Vote Challenge, not to accept any corporate or union donations, as I feel this improves the perception of politics and provides greater transparency to the electoral process. I will also be, for the first time in a long time, the first full-time mayor. I believe Kingston deserves a full-time mayor that is fully capable, engaged, and wanting to make a difference for the citizens of our community. I come from a long line of public servants. All the male members of my family have served their time in the armed forces. Unfortunately, I was never very good at following orders, so I decided to perform my public service in a different way in regards to making the proper choices for citizens in our democracy. There's numerous things that we can do as a city with numerous opportunities going forward that we can seize upon and take advantage of, if we do it right. We have a third crossing that must be built. We've been talking about it for 40 years. It's been a bridge too far for a long time. We need to make that happen. We need to make it happen with active transportation in mind, with a cycling path that's separate from the roadway that leads from the east to the west of our city. We also need to make place for public transit to be more of a key focus of our transportation network. Sidewalks and pedestrian pathways need to be put all over our city. A waterfront trail would be beautiful to have. That's a missed opportunity that we need to engage in now. And thankfully, to Mary and Ed Farrar, two citizens in our community that came forward to myself and Vicky Shamoka, we've put forward a motion to make that happen. I was key in making legalized street hockey for our kids to be able to play street hockey over the years. Citizen engagement in the process between the electoral process is imperative to a functioning democracy. The prison farm issue was a prime example of an unresponsive federal government where the local municipality, thanks to myself and council here, asked for our prison farms to be saved. And I will work to maintain that land as agricultural land until such time as we have a government in place that will rehabilitate and restore those prison farms. I'm in favor of a citizen-initiated referendum process so that citizens can engage in governance at election time on key issues of interest, so that if 10% of the electoral citizenry put forward a petition that they want to have a say on a particular item of interest, then we will go ahead and do that. For myself, this is all about building a stronger community together with you, the citizens of Kingston. I don't have all the answers. I believe a lot of the answers come from our citizens, and I've proven that over the years with the Sir John A. signs, with the street hockey, with listening to you on Lake Ontario Park Campground, with the dog park, with numerous other issues, that this is the way forward for our city. So on October 25th, I ask for your vote for a real change to the way we govern our city. Let's build a stronger community together. RobForTheJob.com.